If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. It's real, dog, sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. It's real, dog, sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another sold out podcast on a sold out Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, man. It really helps the channel out. And consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me all right, see me okay, like visual good and audio good. I got everything. I'm getting feedback on the system, but I want to make sure everything is good with you guys, man. I know. Sound off in the chat. Let me know that for sure real quick before I get too deep into this thing and I'm like, dang, they couldn't even hear me. But neither here nor there, man. Overall, I know it's been a minute since the kid went live. I think I went live last Wednesday, man. So it's been a minute. I should have went live on Wednesday, but the kid just was. I'm gonna be honest, man. This was a busy week, not just like sneaker wise, but just in general. I didn't even know if I was coming or going, man. So I had to get things just situated before I started you know, going back live. But y'all know I ain't gonna stay away too long, man. So don't worry if I don't do my normal schedule. Just know something came up, but I should have put out a notification for you guys. So that's on me, man. Let me see who we got in the chat, man, real quick. Let me get a little sip. Cool. We got Hybrid Striker in the building. He says, "This is nothing new. Everybody knows StockX scamming business." Hey, that's what we're gonna talk about, man. We're gonna dive into that, man. We're gonna have a little one-on-one, if you will, about this, man. Because I got some thoughts about it too, and y'all know how I feel about StockX and resellers in general. In my opinion, allegedly, because we ain't trying to take it there, because I can't battle them. Josh Collins says $1,200 fee for a YEEZY 2 that didn't pass legit checking. That's 15% can hurt, most definitely. Josh Collins says that's why I don't sell on StockX. Keep it local and maybe go for a quick move. Got you. I wanted to say my own word, but you clearly said maybe. Okay, we got Kwame in the building. He says yes. Been missing the lives. My bad, Kwame. My bad, homie. Sneaker Guru says we finally back. We finally basky. Shout out, pow. Okay, cool. Sneaker Guru says scam should be a flat processing fee if a sneaker doesn't pass. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. Sneaker Guru says I think denying the sneakers is fine, but charging 15% is messed up. Exactly, man. I completely agree. Like, if it ain't, just send it back to them. You know, I guess charging the 15% to like had them. But what if it's really we're gonna dive in, man. Let me finish hitting through the chat real quick. Kwame says, "Yo, what's good?" We got BK in the building. He says, "Oh, hello." Hybrid Striker says, "Z's." Okay, got you. Sneaker Guru says, "On the road with the Henny on the side." Oh, okay, with the Henny on the side. Visualize 20 years ago says, "Yo." Kwame says, "All good." Uncle Trey says, "What up?" Soul Brother 85 says, "Peace, family." What's good, Soul Brother 85? And we got Louis Rivera in here. All right, okay. Okay. Anyway, man, y'all know how the kid feel about that, man. Thank y'all for coming through for another Sold Out podcast, Sold Out Live, man. So let's dive in, man. Let's talk StockX. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to waste too much time. I don't know about in y'all area, but it's a beautiful day outside, man. But we definitely going to still get that sneaker talk. I want to have sneaker talks at least twice a week. And like I said, the kid been lacking, but we back at it. But, like I was just saying, man, overall, what StockX is doing, they started out as a good, let me give a little backstory. They started out as something that, and let me put it this way. How should I word it? On paper, StockX should be like the best company of all time. You know what I'm saying? Legit checking, you can sell on there, you can see what sold for what. You can really use, it's a very helpful tool, if you will, right? Let's give them a little props. You know what I'm saying? Where do we go to compare what the current resale market is? Because I remember when, and maybe that's what really kind of messed up the community as well. Because keep in mind, StockX is, they're not new, but they're new to the game compared to me. Because when I was in collecting sneakers back, we ain't have a StockX. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have like a place to go to compare prices. You had to just trust that, hey, this was a good deal based off what you was willing to pay. Which is what StockX does, but now you got everybody looking at it at once. Like, I think thousands of millions of sneakers heads. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the difference is some people's willing to pay out pay that high price. A lot of us want to get the best deal that we can, and so that kind of crashes and breaks. It kind of makes things separate things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not blaming it all on StockX because we can go down the rabbit hole of who to blame what or why the way the sneaker culture is. You know what I'm saying? But to keep it simple and focus on StockX for this joint, yeah, we can say that they help / hurt. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you can see with last sold in your size, all that. It's helpful, but it's also kind of like not so helpful because now the reseller finna take that information and do what they do and slack theirs on there where it's like, all right, cool, I can charge at least $50 to $100 more, or I can sell them for $50 to $100 less. You know what I'm saying? But now the thing is with StockX is, and I've been hearing this, so I don't know if it's true because I don't work there, but what they got out there is basically people, they took some YEEZY tools that were perfectly good condition. This is my thing. I don't want to defend StockX, but those Yeezy 2s that got sent back, and I think it's on nicekicks.com or nicekicks Instagram. I'll pull it up to let y'all know what I'm talking about. But my thing is, if you've done any research on a Yeezy 2, whether it's the the red Octobers, or the white ones that we're kind of referencing right now, or the Solars, the black joints, that shoe quality, I'm gonna say probably can't be the best, because most of the ones I've seen are either falling apart and or the size tag on the inside is falling out. He had a perfectly delivered sneaker, so I think that really went off as a red flag. StockX, like, hey, I don't know if the shoe is fake, but I'm saying, like, it's one of those, it's a little too good to be true, if you ask the kid. That's just how I feel about it. It's a little too good to be true. So therefore, I'm like, so something that too good to be true would give me a red flag. I don't care how you slice and dice it. That would give me a red flag. Like, how did he got a pair, or he or she has a fresh pair that was made in, like, this shoe came out in what, 2012, 2013? Correct me if I'm wrong down in the chat. But somewhere around that time frame. Yeah, I gotta expect some oxidation somewhere. It was just too brand new looking. Like, I don't care if he did the Ziploc method to reserve the joint. I don't care, man. It was a red flag to me, in my opinion. Like, hey, how is this shoe so perfect? But then now we can say, okay, that's the customer's part. Maybe he did a great job and just knows how to restore sneakers, right? Doubt it, but possibility. We'll play devil's advocate here. Now we got to look at StockX point of view. StockX is thinking like, hey, man, this is a little too good to be true, and I'm most likely sure this possibly may not be a real shoe. We don't know, right? Okay, but this is hard to find in this good condition. When we put our name on it, people are gonna automatically think it's legit, or like they're gonna think they're obviously gonna think like it's coming from StockX, so it's guaranteed authentic. There's only people that can call StockX out are people that are like diehard like sneakerheads. And see, I'm trying to put y'all in the mind of what StockX is thinking. The only true people that can probably tell if this shoe is real or fake is like diehard sneakerheads, and even still is kind of like it's still they don't know, you know. But even the best sneakerhead, I'm gonna say, they can call it out. So that, but also you also got to keep in mind that type of sneakerhead that knows the knowledge. He knows how to negotiate. He's not going to pay no crazy price, and he's most likely not going to go for the shoe on StockX. You know what I'm saying? He's going to use it as a tool to get some stuff that he sees in hand. So StockX has got to have this mindset. So they think like, we charge a 15% processing fee, and now we're going to flip the shoe ourselves. You know, and say it's real because everybody thinks it's us. You know what I'm saying? And our name behind it. Ain't nobody what they gonna do, how they gonna catch us. And let's also keep in mind, StockX customer service. Yeah, I've heard the stories. I've pointed people in so many times of where to find customer service. It's on that page. It's just in very, very, very small print. So I've had people come back and be like, dog, I don't see it. I'm like, look at the very, and I don't even be trying to be rude. I be like, look at the very bottom of the page for contact, you know, like a contact us is where you get to the customer service. And I'm like, dog, the way it blends into the site, it's only on there basically on some legal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, StockX is they know what they're doing, man. So get back to the point of my story. It's like, yo, they know, like, okay, cool, this shoe is coming from us, we got a good vibe. They ain't gonna think it's fake, and they're not gonna know. We can control what the price is. And I'm not saying they're price gouging allegedly, but I mean, let's face it, we're trusting that the data should be automatically updating by all the people that's using StockX, but I have a feeling they monitor that data as well themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they also keep a mind out of like, on these big ones, you know, they know what the hot commodities are that go for crazy prices. Like, we get these, tell the seller it's fake, 15% processing fee, you know, and there we go. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they know what they're doing, man. I don't want to just say, like, I don't work there, but I'm just saying that's just how I feel about it. Let me test your chat real quick. Where'd I leave off? Peace. All right, okay. We got Soul Brother 85 is where I left off. It says that I sent a mismatched pair of shoes to StockX. They didn't penalize me because of my good record. Wow. See what I'm saying? And that's no fault on you. That's just them. You know what I'm saying? BK says, one time a scammer told me if they exist, they real. Wow. I mean, I get what they're saying, but we want that like authentic, approved by Nike. This is Nike's unauthorized, or these are Nike's authorized sellers that have the product that we really are looking forward to, man. So yeah, that's what we mean. What we should have told that scammer, but to them, he probably would have said tomato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? Kwame says the while they charge a fee, yeah, they go crazy. That's why I be rocking with eBay a lot of times. eBay ain't perfect, but you do get. This is my thing. Why I always go with eBay, because y'all can talk to that seller. You don't know who you getting behind that market of StockX. It could be StockX selling you that. It could be the person holding it in their house, selling it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a mixture of both. Sneaker Guru says, if I can't get it for retail, definitely pass nowadays. I feel you. I feel you completely. Sneaker Guru says, hit that like button. Most definitely, y'all smash that like button. We got Jawan P. Looks like his message retracted. Okay, I think I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to read it yet, homie. But yeah, we talking about pretty much StockX. You know, are they scammers or not? You know what I mean? Pretty much like they got a pair of YEEZY 2s and told a person that they didn't necessarily use the word fake, but they were like saying, hey, it's too many flaws on it for them to call it down to whether it's real or fake. And so they charged them a 15% processing fee for that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, hey, all right, cool. Y'all think it's not real? Just give me my shoe back. No harm, no foul. You know, and pay shipping or something across the board. Let's see. And that's probably why they get that 50%. But think about 50% off what it sold at. That's a lot, though. That's a lot. Big Money Sonny says, we got Sneaker Guru says, StockX employees are regular people that are no way they're checking every sneaker. Exactly. They're human just like us, and we can say this. I've said this 100 times, and everybody, and honestly, nobody ain't start getting it until they start like listening to my videos. There ain't no way you go to school to be a legit checker. You can't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Nike don't offer authentication services, and neither does Adidas. You know what I'm saying? So how is it an aftermarket service can provide that? Did they once work at Nike? Do they know what's coming exactly off that factory? Plus, there's so I've got a pair of shoes right now I need to unbox that's coming in a later video. And I'm pretty sure they ain't going to be perfect. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. They're not going to be perfect. We got BK says, fact, StockX is selling off their name. Yeah, ever since the main originator, like I think he, I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure he quit. He resigned. He resigned is what it is. He pretty much got out the game, man, because you know what I'm saying, he probably saw some, and the thing is, think about a company. Most of them usually start out on legit terms, wanting to do something, give back, but then to kind of get to the top and get your name out there, you got to step on a couple necks, a couple faces, which isn't cool. And you can say like, well, so-and-so don't do that, so-and-so didn't do that. They did something to get there, though, you know, and hard work is one of it, but everybody had to, you know, on a big business like this, you got to do something to stand out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why the originator person just left, because stuff was getting a little too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember when StockX was just doing shoes, sneakers, and clothes. Now they doing video games. They got NFTs. They got everything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with getting your bread, but at the same time, you know, it's they're gonna be able to do all. They got a department for all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that authentication stuff, we seen the YouTubers that went up there, man. And the YouTubers tried to defend them at the time, like, hey, they do way more thorough checks. And like, no, they don't. They did exactly what they do. The dude took the shoe like, let me see, he had the shoe like this in my phone. He just grabbed the joint. He like, yeah, expect it. And put it on. Like, okay, there is no way. Because, you know, they sell us where they got a microphone, like a micro glass on it, looking at it, comparing it to other stuff out the freezer and stuff. That's just for advertisement, man. And anybody would have, and I ain't gonna lie, they did a great job. But then anybody would put that stuff together like, man, nah, ain't no way they're doing that. If you got, say they do 100 sales a day, 200 sales a day, bruh. Would you know, StockX is way bigger than that, so they do way more than that. We'll just say 1,000 sales a day. How many authenticators do they have on shift? Think about it, because if it's just one or two, come on, bruh. I'm trying to get out of work. I got a family too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. That's going to fall through the cracks. But they see that one. I guarantee you it's some, and I don't work there, but I guarantee you it's some where they like, yo, if anything of like this nature come through, you let us know. Pull this red button right here. Push this red button. We come down and we'll tell you what to do with it. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. Manessa X says he's speaking the truth. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. And again, if y'all disagree with me, let me know for sure. So that's my thing. Visualize 20 years ago says I bought from StockX once and never bought from them again. To be honest, it was only one time for me too. I only bought from them one time. And like I said, once I bought from all the ones, I did GOAT one time, which I've been hearing GOAT has improved for a little bit better. So I'm going to see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try GOAT again, but I have a feeling I'm not going to. Because my thing is like the used section on GOAT be a little too good to be true. Let's just keep it 100. That's what be. So everybody stay away from the used section. Jay, stay away from the. All right, but why they got it on there? But they say they authenticate them too. That's what got me up on the GOAT app exposed video. Cause like I'm using this stuff for the first time back in the day. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? That just comes with experience. You know what I'm saying? Now I know better. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my thing. Why they offer that and then say like, cause at the time it don't change now. Cause when I used to go back in the day, they ain't had no return policy and you wasn't I got my money back, but it was designed not to get your money back. I feel like my video kind of helped them improve their customer. I heard their customer service don't got better. I think it really woke him up for real. And it's not just me because there's several GOAT app exposed videos. There's one dude on the YouTube channel, he went ham. And he ain't do what I did and try to make it all kind of presentable. He just straight snapped. He said, yo, he threw the shoe down, man. He was in his, man, we might have to pull that joint up, man. Because that joint's super funny, man, to me. And I may just be like a weirdo with the geeking and stuff. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let me hit the chat. Hybrid Striker says Nike need to work with StockX legit checking authenticated sneakers. Man, they're not gonna do that. Because honestly, to be honest, the reason I don't go super hard on these resale companies that say they can legit check, because Nike can't either, and it's coming from they factories and what they contracting to do. But I bet you, let's go up to the CEO of Nike and ask him, hey sir, if you have a moment, can you check these shoes out and see if they're real? He ain't gonna know. Michael Jordan himself ain't even gonna know, bruh. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think they gonna know. And I'm not saying they don't care, but at the same time, if the main head honchos can't know, think about it. The people placing the orders, they don't know. They don't have to think about it. They wouldn't. They could. Nike's a million, almost $1 billion company. Think about, and that's why they know it's impossible to do, because it's too deep in the game. Imagine if they open up a department called Authenticators, send our shoes to you, and we'll legit check them and let them know if you're real. That's if they was to do that, they would be up there with Jeff Bezos and them on the price joint, which they probably already are. But I'm saying, like, think about it, because everybody who's bought aftermarket is like, well, I'm shipping my stuff into Nike. And trust me, Nike could kill the authentication game real quick, and you ain't gonna challenge Nike. And think about it, it's gonna be the same. They can use the same setup. In fact, the people from StockX and Go and people that work for eBay that does authentication, aka what is it? What is it? I can't think right now. It's the where they go around and do the sneaker shows every month or so. But yeah, you pretty much let me know. I guarantee you, if all of them went to work to Nike to do the authentication, it's still gonna be this. It's the same concept. Now you got Nike's name on top of it, so it's gonna be 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those. Let me hit the chat real quick. Y'all getting a little away from me. Let's see. Juan P says they keep the shoes ? I don't think so. I think I think they give them back, but you still try. They still made money. You know what I'm saying? But now at that point, it's gonna be a hard bargain. But that's a good thing. I'm not sure if they keep them. I'm almost positive they don't keep them. We got Rachel Walters in the building. My bad, I'm late. I appreciate the content. I'm recovering my losing my leg in the car accident, so need to this live to take my mind off the pain. Dang. Sheesh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I'm glad that I'm able to help you get your mind off the pain, man. And anybody who know about pain, definitely me, man. But I ain't gonna get up here and vent on y'all, man. I'm just gonna keep it strictly about sneakers. Juwan P says, "What sneakers did you get?" Me. The last sneakers I got a W on was those 12s. I just got the playoff 12s. In fact, they literally just came today. I'm gonna drop the video probably next week when I unbox these joints when I get off live for sure. But yeah, that's the last pair. What's the last pair you got? Juwan P. Rachel Walter says, anyone else notice the GOAT authentication tags never say who authenticated or even the name on the shoe? Sus, in my opinion. Agreed. And I don't want to take credit for this, but y'all notice when they used to do that. They used to be like authenticated by, and the dude I had that authenticated mine, S. You know what I'm saying? I snapped on S, man. You know what I'm saying? They putting anybody's name on it. Cause we don't know. I guess also they got to look at it like they don't know who the hell these people are. You know what I'm saying? But I guess also I used to look at it like, oh, because if they mess up, then they'll go get on S. I'm like, no, they won't. Think about it. They're not gonna. It's a whole separate, different department, bro. They're not gonna get on S. Let's see. Massa X says, I have 4 pair of playoffs and 3 pair he have a shine and 1 is matte. Especially the left foot of them. They are all legit from the mall and Hibbets. I think something was wrong if I didn't. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If they already got factory flaws, ain't nobody gonna know that. Yeah, he said I don't think something was wrong if I didn't personal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Personally buy them. Yeah, see? Yeah, you said I would think something was wrong if I didn't personally buy them. And that's my point, man. See? They don't. That's why legit checking is it's really, really hard to do. So these people aren't going to school for legit checking. Not to pick on StockX, but all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's really pick your poison if you're going to go in the aftermarket. You know what I'm saying? Pick your poison. Josh Collins says you only get a legit GOAT tag if it's an expensive shoe. Wow. See, when I used to use GOAT, every shoe came with a legit tag, no matter what it costs. Sneaker Guru says they probably check 200 and pass 800 every shift. I know, right? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. They got a quota. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. If they took their time for each and every shoe, you know how long? Keep in mind, people are already complaining about how long it takes for the shipping. But imagine if they're actually trying to do this with some dignity. You know how long shipping be a month, bro. Hey, yeah, we authenticated your shoes a month later. You know what I'm saying? Because we thoroughly inspect them. They're not thoroughly inspecting them. You know what I'm saying? They're just making sure they ain't dirty. In my opinion, allegedly, they're just making sure they not dirty and they ain't been tried on and they don't stink or something. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Kwame says, I got a few GR off GOAT and they all had a tag inside the box. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I guess it's hit or miss. Joe Brisk says, got 5 times fake YEEZYs from GOAT in 2021. Dang. From GOAT though? Did you go used or did you go brand new? Sneaker Guru says, I got a Air Omni Zero 2.0 Pines 420 Flames. Oh, okay. Nice. I think we pulled that up before on the live, yo. I gotta check them out. L Compa Vic says, nah, Jeremy, you need to stay away from that used shit. If sometimes you get BS from new shoes, what can you expect from the used one? This is true. I never looked at it like that. I be looking at like, hey, if the used shoe is in good condition, if you keeping because all my shoes used, but my stuff will be in great condition. So I'm like, yo, if I'm doing it, it's got to be other sneakers that are doing it. I'm looking at this, trying to compare them like they me or something. So, but you got a point. You got a point. Big Gums Bully Canal says, yo, my people got some cool grades made in February 2021 from GOAT. What you think? I think you should be good because there was honestly that one, the cool grays. There were so many pairs, bro. Just like these playoff 12s, there are so many pairs. I'm hearing. I don't heard 75,000. I don't heard 1 million. Just like I hear about the which I'm not surprised. Anytime they do a full size family run of a shoe, it's about to be a lot of pairs. I'm gonna just put it out there like that. That's anytime you got it all the way down from the toddler to the big kids to the men. When you got all the sizing covered in all areas, there's about to be a lot of shoes most likely. That's all I got to say. Sneaker Guru says UA factory made A1 stuff and Nike doesn't have time to deal with them either. Yeah. And it's overseas. They're not finna, you know what I'm saying? Do they even have, think about it, to get jurisdiction, they probably gonna have to get an attorney over there. Who do you think they finna work with the most? Nike can't use their own attorneys for their overseas stuff. They just gotta take the L. That's how I look at it. I don't know, but I'm saying it looks like they just gotta take the L in my opinion. Daniel Form, yeah, SneakerCon is what I'm thinking about. Yeah, or SneakerCon then went over there and did all that, and like I said, because we gotta think about it. SneakerCon be having, not to take shots, everywhere you go on the outside market is always gonna be a risk for fakes. I'm not just picking on any one company. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But the reason I rock with, I like that. I used to like hate on SneakerCon, no cap. Just for like other little reasons and stuff like that. But I like that they bonded with eBay. And, you know, that made me actually have a little bit more respect for SneakerCon now. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I went to SneakerCon was like 2018. And yeah, I want to say 2018, 2019, one of them. I just wasn't impressed. And that was a time when those prices were through the roof. So I don't know. And I couldn't really get too much haggling. Ain't nobody really, I don't know. It was kind of boring in my area, man. But I'm kind of curious to go back just to give it another shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind giving people like, I usually don't give chances, but you know, like in the sneaker game, you gotta. It's hard to stay away. I remember I took off for like a good year one time, but I can't. Y'all see where I'm at right now, and you probably looking at my collection like you ain't take off. I probably still was grabbing something in between. I just wasn't going as hard as I normally do. Let's see, where did I leave off? Juwan P says I bought a new pair of mochas from Goat. Shoe was dirty, hair swap laces we create width was creased and had a order. Oh wow. The offer me $20 coupon I had to return. Yeah, wow. That's some BS, dog. Wow, way to go, Goat. Juwan P says, oh yeah. Brotherhood. Oh wow. Wow. That's freaking crazy, man. That's freaking crazy. I can't believe that. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. Sneaker Guru says UA masters the look on the sneaker, but not the comfort on them yet. But it's a few years. It's going to be tough. Yeah, exactly. They look at the growth. I remember when it was easy to tell the difference between real or fake. Now it ain't easy no more. Juwan P. So, but for real, Core Purple. Okay. Bought for resale, Core Purple. Okay, got you. Visualize 20 years ago says exactly those GOAT signatures were always sus to me. I was like, who the hell is M? See, they was just using letter M S. Come on, man. What if they was just I just thought of something. What if they was just going down the alphabet? Every shoe they check. Okay, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like I bet you. I wouldn't be surprised, yo. Juwan P says 1.0. Okay, cool. You got the Core Purple 1.0. Nice. Tomorrow's Mika says, preach it. Oh, you most, like, I'm telling y'all, man. I can come over here. I could probably do a live everyday event about how I feel about how we buy sneakers now, man. I hope this is true to what Nike's saying. They're going to make some changes because this year has been different, has been slower, has been more quiet. We've had some hype stuff released, don't get me wrong, but it's been more like quieter than like normal. You know what I'm saying? Like normally we already know what's coming in October right now, man. We already know what's in August. You know what I'm saying? We already got stuff on the list. And those Georgetown ones though, they coming home. I just thought about that. They coming home. When them joints drop, they coming home. No cap. I know that I randomly just went into that, but they coming home because I just thought about all the stuff that we got coming this year because it's been a really quiet year, man. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Hybrid Striker says legit check school doesn't exist, bro. Exactly. Don't tell me. Tell everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what you're doing. I'm just messing with you, but I've been saying that for years. Like they're gonna legit check them, and then when you put two and two together, like, bro, honestly. I used to work at a department store back in the day. I can put that on my resume and go apply for one of these positions. And I'm not belittling the job. What I am saying is, you think when I get in there, and I don't see none of them shoes, hey, yeah, you can be a legit checker. You seen a pair of Jordans before? Yeah, but I never owned like, but maybe like one or two pairs. Perfect. You're hired. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but they ain't got all. How? Imagine what the interview process is like, if there's even one at all. You know what I'm saying? Mesa X says we could get super deep and say that management and the stores are selling us knockoffs and keep the legit. Doubt it, but possible. Yeah, I doubt that one, but I wouldn't be surprised because I've heard some very unique things. But I wouldn't be surprised, but I doubt that one. It's just too much headache. But I wouldn't put it past a human. Mesa X says, especially those stores that have questionable accounts and get late shipments. True. Yeah, you got it in quotations late. Yeah, I hate when that. Oh, we got a late shipment. Yeah, sure you did. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker Guru says mom and pop shops. Oops. Yeah, I think Nike cracked down on a lot of them. The mom and pop joints. I think they kind of gave them a. They pretty much on. If they think about it, they don't stopped up on Foot Locker, then the mom and pops ain't got a chance. And I'm gonna just leave it right there. Mesa X says, yeah, Guru, I didn't want to put them on blast, but you already know. You might as well. You was going in on everybody else, Mesa. BK says, SneakerCon, it is the name SneakerCons. SneakerCons. Of course they scam it. SneakerCons. I got you. Sneaker Guru says, LO, not everyone has a Nike contract. Exactly. Rachel Waters says, not to call out any particular store on YouTube, but I was watching Private Selection unboxing tons of off-whites. How can you bulkily buy kicks like that and not have a UA? Exactly. Where'd they get them from? That's another thing too. Don't I? Hey, yeah, you don't mind me asking where you get this from? Bro, we have tons of consigners, blah 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 blah. Nah, but you know where this person got it from. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like, though, I honestly think, and not to pick on any particular company, I'm not going to call anybody. Let's just think about the bigger resellers that YouTube channels are. Let's just say they got over a million. They got a lot of subscribers, right? I ain't going to say, I don't know the number, right? I don't even know the exact number. But we buying in bulk, have stupid buyouts. They don't know how to legit check all that stuff. They're going off their name. People gonna give in, and to be honest, if you keeping the price at around the market of what it is on StockX, people gonna like, oh, it's got to be real. You know, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm with you all the way on that one, Rachel Walters. They don't. How do they know that it's real? There's no way. Especially when you see them doing it at SneakerCon. Not to call out any particular individual that be going to SneakerCon. Every SneakerCon. And then he buys stupid amounts and ship them back to a store, which is cool. He's getting an inventory, but he said one time, don't worry, guys, off camera. We legit check each and every one of these, and it takes a very long... No, you don't. Like, no, you don't. You are about to figure out how you're about to ship all this big bulk stuff back. Like, you're not... The last thing you're about to do is legit check every single one of them, especially not at SneakerCon. Claims he has like a whole big team with him, and at most I see like 3 or 4 people. There's no, and you're buying like 100 pairs of shoes. Y'all stayed there and legit check each and every one of them. What did you compare it to? You know what I'm saying? What are you comparing it to? Even SneakerCon, when they got the legit checking booth, not to pick on them in particularly, but it's like, what are they comparing it to? And I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah, Sneaker Guru says, facts, Walters. Exactly. Hyper Striker says, this year is a sleeper year. Most definitely. 2022, yeah, it's not the same. Like, I call this a year of going back and grabbing something you missed on the back end. Now, I've been looking at more back end. I still got stuff, but I think the stuff I want, people just not bending on the price. I'm going to keep it 100. I've been watching the same pair of like 8 to 10 pairs of shoes that I want. I've been watching them joints for like 3 months now. They ain't even sold. They sitting there. They don't want to. But I'm like, y'all gonna get y'all money. One of us gonna bend. Is it gonna be me or somebody else? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been watching the same, like, I want to say 8 pairs of shoes. Rachel Walter says, Sneaker Guru, they had hundreds of off-whites with China stickers on them. Like, okay, yeah. See, that's my thing. Where they do that's the thing. Where do they get these from? And they swear they be having all these. No, you don't. You don't have a whole bunch. You may have a connection, but what's that connection? What are they connected to? Are they like working for Nike? What makes them like, okay, they're trustworthy? Is what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker Guru says, I'm dead and for resale. I'm dead and for resale. Okay, I feel you. Kwame says, I sold my off-white dunks this week to buy the whole concepts pack, and buyer wanted to see my emails, apps, everything. Kwame, that probably was me. No, I wouldn't. I ain't buying no off-whites, but I will say the reason I say that was probably me, Kwame, because whenever I do buy, when I buy, I ask for that particular information. Remember when I tell you guys, I'm not gonna tell you what all I asked for, but that's basically what I asked for, and like I'm like, if it's really legit, you have no problem giving me this information. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get it anyway from whenever you ship it out. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not asking for his password, but yeah, people are on edge now, Kwame. So, like I said, that I know you laughing your ass off, but you really laughing at me. I'm not mad. I'm just saying you laughing at me, bro, because I be doing that. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's how I be saying. Like, I know my stuff real. You know what I'm saying? I don't type in people's codes to see their addresses, shipping, see the taxes they paid on the joint. Like, oh, okay. And you sure you don't want to? And my next question, I'm like, don't budget because you got all the information. You already probably don't upset the person. Go ahead and go ahead and pull the trigger and get that joint. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably me. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Let's see what we got. Where did I leave off? Juwan P says, Juwan P says, bought 2 pair court purples 1.0. First pair fake to me, and I see did the squeeze test on it taught by Rupak. Shoes folded like butter, and I had the other issues. Let's see, had to pay return shipping and return a goat. Wow. Return a shipping goat and got goat credit for 2 pairs. Okay. Wow. Sheesh. They wasn't playing with you, homie. Mesa says, that's another problem. FK goat credit. We want our money back. Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean by FK, but yeah, I want to. I remember I got my money back when I used them, but now they keep trying to slang this goat credit. Whereas like they're doing that because they're not really losing money, and then they know you're most likely gonna wait and buy something else, so it's a win-win for them. Yeah, I'm with you. I want a goat credit. I want how I paid y'all. I want it back in that form, please and thank you. Is that too much to ask for? Because y'all ain't had no problem taking my money. Now I don't got a product that you guys said was real or, what have you, and I disagree. I want money back. That's what I'm saying, just to keep it 100. I agree with you, Mr. X, for real. Juwan P says, compare my court purple to my sneakers pair. If I didn't have them, I would have been lost. Real or fake? Exactly. That's another thing. You got to have something close to see what Nike does consistently. And even still then, you're still rolling the dice. But it's a great tool to have. That's another reason why it's good to have a lot of sneakers. People always ask, like, you guys told me there's no way you can wear every last one of them. You're right. They going to get warm. I probably can't wear them every single day because I got other stuff to do. However, every last one of my shoes are going to get worn. And I'm going to leave it like this. The reason also it helps, like, okay, cool. I remember one time I legit checked my own little personal legit check. I sat down one day and I pulled out every single sneaker I own, compared them, made sure, and lined them up, put the black light on them. Like, I went ham. So I did my own personal where I'm just like, when I sell a pair, if somebody called my joint out, either I really, really sucked at it, or I'm like, dang, I really missed that. But you're going to have to argue me. You know what I'm saying? You got to argue me because I know where my stuff come from, and I'm going to just leave it there. But it gets hard coming on that resale market, though. I'm going to just leave it there. Sneaker Guru says, them early YouTube sneaker reviews, some are UAs. Anya don't give me, yeah. Yeah, to be honest, because where they getting them from? Now, I know one particular YouTuber, they actually pull up at the store where, hey, I'm behind in the closet reviewing a joint. That one's okay, cool. You can't really argue that. They actually go to a person who has a Nike account in their store and they do all that. I've seen several people do that. But the ones that wear, like, be sharing it because they homie live down the street. And I ain't saying nobody's name. I ain't trying to call nobody out. But I often wonder, because there's a lot of people that do, like, early review. Like, how'd you get it early? You know what I'm saying? Either you got that mug backdoored, or, you know what I'm saying, even with GOAT and all them stuff. I know they got little affiliations with Nike and StockX and all that, or what have you. Still, I just feel like Nike has this final say. Somebody keeps slipping through the cracks and giving them to them, or, you know what I'm saying? I'll just leave it there. Mr. X says, that's another problem. Fake goat credit, F goat credit. We want our money back for real. Read that one. Read that one. Yeah. Okay. Where I left off. I left off with Juan P. He says compare. Oops. Yeah. Exactly. Rachel Walter says I asked for extra info to folks being scammy and money don't grow on trees. Exactly. Facts. Rachel Walter says, Guru, yeah, early pairs are cap, especially a shoe that didn't release for 6 months. Yeah, if they got them that early, yeah, it's something's wrong, and they be betting on it too. Because what happened when they get pushed back? It's like, dang, y'all. And then sometimes, I'll wait to do my reviews the week of, and then I get there and I'm like, I look up some other videos to see if I'm missing anything, make sure I got everything. They be done did the shoe a whole month, 2 months early. I'm like, dang. Yeah, what, they just holding them back there for that long? I just find it weird. Mesa X says, are the point get the bank involved or PayPal and you'll definitely get your bread next time, bro. Yeah, I do. That's what I do. If I don't want to go credit, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and hit my credit card company up. Cause if you go through credit card or you go through PayPal, they gonna side with you because you they customer. They ain't customers with them. They don't care. It ain't gonna affect them shopping with them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna affect you. Cause I told y'all sometimes these companies get mad and block your account. Cause that's happened to me. Rachel Walter says, Guru, like the yellow toes from years ago. Facts. Sneaker Guru says, hey, yay. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smash that like button, man. Help the kid out for sure, man. We've been on this mug, we coming up on an hour. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm definitely gonna stay on more, man. But just want to say, man, this has been a great discussion. Cause you can see we all have mixed opinions about this, man. And they ain't trying to StockX, like I told y'all, man. You get back to the original topic at hand. On paper, like when you rate, if you do you wrote down all the great things about StockX, GOAT, Stadium Goods, Flight Club, freaking SneakerCon / eBay, because we'll say they're together now, and all the other legit checking companies and stuff like that. On paper, StockX wins every time. I will say that they win every time on paper until you actually use them and you're like, bro, and then you actually put a little bit of thought like that. It really can't be done. I know now I've seen it where they're floating around with this. They got a little machine like StockX, and apparently GOAT and other companies going to start using this little machine where they dip the shoe. At least it looks like that anyway. I don't even think it's a machine. I think they're just using that for marketing tactics. They're finding ways that all this will be making the shoe authenticated. Is going to come with a lot of things. They're going to make sure it's good. They're trying to clean it up, but I still am very curious to see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Mester says, I deleted my GOAT account. Fuck them. I had deleted my joint, but I signed back in and got that joint back up because it's some stuff I want on the back end for real. But yeah, everybody keep telling me stay away from the used section, so I'm gonna just take what my mom used to tell me. Hey, if more than one person tell you something, it's got to be some truth. If more than one person is telling you the same thing, it's got to be some truth to it. Jawan P says, former Simpson 2 years early on the yellow toe. Hey, I like former Simpson, man, but yeah, but see, it don't be him though. He get them there from Kicks or Us, so they be getting them that dumb early. You know what I'm saying? But he just reviewing it. But I will say this: at least he puts out there where he gets them from. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take up for me, but yeah, at least he says where he gets them from for sure. S. Scott says those Queen City Mellows are selling out in my area. Is it the resale or do they actually look good? I think if you're talking about the I'm gonna have to look those up. Queen City Mellows. I'm gonna look them up for sure. Cause I'm thinking of those sixes. Now I saw some people where they say in person those joints they hit hard. Like those teal joints that I said was for the ladies. They said those hit hard. Rachel Waters says Juan P. Exactly. Man, get off phony, man. Hybrid Striker says, do you cop Air Jordan 13 De La Soul's? Nah, I ain't caught them joints. I ended up skipping. I should have went for them. They nice, but I ain't go for them guys, man. like I said, I'm mainly because I'm waiting on some stuff to come out, and I'm looking at some stuff on the resale market for sure. So when you look in the resale market, I just got to look at like budget friendly wise, like what am I gonna do where it justify like, okay, I didn't buy this shoe, and this shoe, so I can buy this shoe, just so I can break even. You know, all the shoes I'm kind of like I can live without. Rachel Walter says, Juwan P. exactly. Hybrid Striker says, did you? Okay, read that already. My bad, guys. Kwame says, I'm not buying any money shoes off any site with all this BS. Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable, man. But you be wanting your shoes so bad sometimes, aka me, then it be like, yo, that's just how I feel. Victor T says, I'm pretty sure that's in Spanish. I don't want to mess it up, but I see it says Mexico, amigo. So I'm assuming you said something, friend. So I'm assuming you said hello, my friend. If I'm wrong, correct me down in the comment section. I'm not the best Spanish person, but I appreciate that, Victor T. I can tell it means something positive for sure. Messa says, plus you can't talk to an actual human, just send emails. No, exactly. That's my thing. They need a real customer service department, bro. Their customer. I hate that when I tell people like there is a customer service. It's just it sucks. It like really sucks. You need a customer service where, hey, I don't know about y'all. I don't call some customer service joint and they be like, hold time or wait time is like 15, 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just go ahead and put this joint down on speaker and I'm gonna wait my 20. I'm talking to somebody because it's a serious issue for me. I need this. Somebody need to be done right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sneaker Guru says, watch, they're going to be a YouTube with Air Jordan 1 Chicago's from December, which the review is in a few weeks. Oh, wow. Yeah, most definitely. Those Chicago ones, yeah, that's coming out in December. Yeah, we're going to have reviews out by October. Bet money. Rachel Walter says, I have a theory. So Foot Locker is invested in GOAT. Do you think they move some or most of they stock to GOAT and not give them the flex accounts? I get what you're saying. So you're saying, like, do you think they give them more to GOAT versus letting people go on the flex app account? I always wondered that too. I think they limited the stock very bad to flex app, which isn't cool. Cause think about it, they partner with GOAT, they gonna make sure they taking care of their stock first. That's their money maker. That's their guaranteed money. It's guaranteed money, but I assuming the guaranteed money being partnered with GOAT, you know what I'm saying? I would assume it's more money guaranteed off rip versus just taking what you made off of the extra because Nike sells them to you on wholesale. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make money. They sell them at wholesale, so they really only make about $20, $40 or $50 per shoe, depending on the price. But you know what I'm saying? So, which is still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, that's still a lot of money. But if that's your cap out of making per shoe, and then you partner with GOAT and they say like, hey, we can get you a return of like $250 on every shoe or $100 on every shoe. I think it'll just say $100. We'll keep it simple. Say they didn't get you $100 on the shoe. That's double. You know what I'm saying? It's simple mathematics on like why they do that. Juwan P said, I would dispute my credit card instead of dealing with GOAT credit, but I have about 20 pairs of shoes on consignment with GOAT. Yeah, you might want to chill out, bro. You don't want to get on the bad side, especially when it comes to selling your product. But yeah, that's what I did. When GOAT was giving me that like run around talk, all right, cool. I'm going to call my credit. Actually, I had did my credit card company. All right, they said, cool. You see how I stuck in pending, Mr. Jones? Ain't neither one of y'all got the money. We gonna figure out what's going on. Then I went on and hit up PayPal. Once they saw them little notifications from PayPal and from the credit card people, I say like by the end of the week, I had my money back on my card and said sorry for the inconvenience. Not GOAT, they ain't apologized, but you know, like credit card company was like, we good. PayPal said we good. Don't worry about it. Easy. Like I said, it was, and I expedited my joint, so really it was back on my card within like 3 to 5 business days. Not even a full 7. So if it bothers you that much, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But when you dispute, know that they'll probably put a block on your account. And you can get it. Don't let it scare you if they do that, because they had blocked my joint. But give it like 6 months to a year and just tell them you trying to buy something. Like, hey, I keep getting this error. Contact their. They're going to answer this customer service. Watch. I'm like, hey, trying to buy this shoe. Keep getting this message. Then they'll be like, oh. Within, like, I guarantee you, within 24 to 48 hours, your account will be unblocked and you'll be able to use it just like brand new. Don't do it right after you do the dispute or whatever, because you're probably gonna be fresh on the list. But I say give it like 3 to 6 months and get the joint re-enabled again. So don't even trip if you got to do the credit card method to dispute it and get your money back. Do what you got to do. I ain't never gonna stop nobody from getting something, especially if it's a product. That's my thing. Y'all already taxing, and now it's a problem with my product, and y'all mean to tell me y'all want to give me credit? I trusted you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I trusted you guys. And this is how you repay me? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, I can't let that slide. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. And most people can't. Alex Martin says, ScamX been ripping off people for ages. Exactly. Victor T says, yes, indeed. That's what I said. Man, that's what I'm going to be low-key. I always want to be bilingual, man. I want to learn Spanish so bad. And I hate when people say, oh, you don't know Spanish? Because some people are like, man, you don't know Spanish? I'm like, I'm not talking the basic. Like, obviously, I can figure out the basic stuff, but I want to get that in depth where, like, when I hit, like, trying to talk to a Spanish person, I want to hit a joint, like, we back and back so fast. People that don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear them, like, I don't want to see them like, oh, man, he don't know. He know, but he don't know. You know what I'm saying? But in my area, there's quite a few people that speak Spanish, so you're going to have to, the basics, you're going to have to know in my area. You're going to know them regardless. You can just tell by the way they say it of what they're asking for. And that's what yours, like, I put 2 and 2 together. I said, I know what this word and this word means, and I'm like, it only makes sense to say it like this. So, yes, I can comprehend it to a certain extent. Now, I ain't perfect, but I can understand it to a certain extent. So, appreciate that, Victor T. Sneaker Girl says, Fufu the Connect, true. Hybrid Striker says, you skipped the Air Jordan 13s, De La Soul, skipped them too. Yeah, bro, it's not a bad shoe. I like it. But at the same time, I know it's gonna sit on my collection forever, man. I'm gonna end up flipping it. The last Jordan 13s I bought, those white and red joints, I ended up selling those too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, just chill out. Get it for the ones you really, 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 really want. Cause they comfortable. Don't get me wrong, they comfortable. Mesa X says, gotta go to work. Y'all stay safe. Peace. Appreciate that for coming through, Mesa, for sure, man. Smash that like button on the way and have a great day at work, man. Whatever you do, I hope that you doing what you love, man, and hope you just have a great day. YEEZY 1117 kicks. StockX is scamming and stealing for show. YEEZY again says, I sent a Supreme Water Pistol T XL shirt, was at their facility for 15 days. I sent an email about my payout. They messaged me back and said the package arrived empty. Shaking my freaking head. Wow. Yo, I would be so mad, yo. Oh, heck no. YEEZY says, now I gotta get my money back from claim because that works stealing. Yeah, you gonna get your money back. Just go through whatever form of purchase. They gonna help you out, man. That's messed up, man. I'm mad for you, like it just happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm upset for you. Rachel Walter says, Drake said it best. No friends in the industry. I like that joint go hard. That song go hard. Especially in the sneaker game. Exactly. But see, that's what I hate, right? I'm gonna go there, right? I'm gonna take it there. It used to be a whole bunch of like, I ain't gonna say we was friends where we want to hang out, but when we got together and waited in the lines back in the day, it's one of the things I miss about the sneaker culture. When we got in those lines back in the day, we connected. We was on the same goal, drinking from the same cup, working together. Resellers were there, but it was like even resellers was like, man, you know, he charging extra 50, 75 to 100 over. Worst case scenario, an extra 2. This is like a super high shoe. You may pay an extra 200 over tops. But you went back. Honestly, if you can afford to pay $350 for a shoe, you can get pretty much almost any shoe you want from back in the day. Not now, but back in the day, that was the price. Like that, and that's the worst case scenario. Like worst case scenario. Not every shoe was going. That was the tap out back then. You know what I'm saying? 500s didn't go until we saw those phone posits where they went up to 1,000 and stuff like that. The Galaxy joints. But back in the day, resale wasn't a killer the way it is now. And that's just part of the game. That's the thing I think that really upsets people. You know what I'm saying? That really upsets me. Sneaker Guru says Air Jordan 2 low responsibility. Okay. Is that like that's a new shoe that's coming out? Air Jordan 2 low responsibility? You want me to look it up? Cause I put it up in this joint for sure, man. I just want to make sure. I don't want to be looking like special in this joint. And we've been on this joint for what? Almost an hour. Yeah, almost an hour, man. Y'all smash the like button for sure. It really helps the channel out. Let me see. S. Scott says lines don't work anymore because resellers let their entire team cut the line. That too, and the fights and the dangers. Yeah, it's a mixture of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? That's why lines don't really work. But it's a combination of all that. So I agree with you 100%, S. Scott. Rachel Walters says sneaker copping used to be fun, a way to build relationships and bond over sneakers. Like you said, I agree. That's a long gone. Yeah, I miss that, man. Like, I remember like when I camped out with my coworker, man. We would start out upset, but we couldn't do nothing but wait. We would be there. We up there like 2 hours before the store opened. Some people been there even longer than that. And we all just clicking and vibing. Like even when I went and picked up some YEEZY Calabasas, I waited out line for those for a little bit. And me and the homies connected. We all had, like, some of us had cameras. Someone was like, yo, you get this joint, but we started talking about other stuff. Basically it's like what we're doing here on YouTube, where we having this sneaker community talk. We were doing the same thing, and we just like, yo, I miss those days. Those are old. Like you said, they long gone, but I wish they would come back. Just to keep it 100, I want them to come back. Just to keep it 100, man. I miss those days for sure. So I've been on this joint for over an hour, man. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if y'all liking a new setup, let me know as well. But let's talk upcoming releases. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk some upcoming releases, what the kid been sleeping on, what y'all expecting. You know what I'm saying? I kind of already said what I'm looking for, but I want to know what you guys are looking for upcoming releases. Think about we coming up on the last week of March. Let me double check my phone here. Let's see. Let me see. We coming up on the last, March 19th is where we're at. Yeah, we got like almost two, because we got 31 days in March. So we got like 2 weeks left. But this has been a busy month. March, which I already knew. Y'all saw when I did like upcoming releases from March. Y'all saw how long it took me to do that video? And I was like, at first I was debating, I'm just gonna like memorize this. And I'm like, dog, you're not about to memorize like every last one of these shoes without chopping up the edit like ridiculously. So I had to have my phone on joint for sure. Rachel Water says, did y'all see the fight outside Supreme for the Burberry drop? Folks was getting knocked out. Now let me see if I can pull it up, man. Let me see if I can pull it up. I ain't see that joint. Is it on somebody's Instagram? Let me know where it's at. I'm gonna see if I can Google it though. Fight Supreme Burberry. I want to see, like, they get down in that joint. I just want to know. That's funny. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. This is crazy, man. Like, people, it ain't that deep, man. Brawl breaks out in Manhattan during Burberry surprise. Oh, I think this is the joint. If it is, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Hold on. Oh, let me see. I think this is what you're talking about. Let me share my screen real quick. I think this is what you're talking about. Hold on. I think this is what you're talking about. Hold up. Let me see if I can share my screen, and let me know if y'all can hear this joint. Cool. Y'all see the screen right here? Cool. Let me see. This is what you're talking about? This joint? Let's see. Let me hit the play button. What the play button? Play. That's what you was talking about? That's crazy, yo. People fighting out. That's crazy, man. I can't believe that. But yeah, is that what you talking about? Because I ain't even know it was a fight that broke out. That's crazy. Let me get back up on the chat. Let's see. Sneaker Guru says, yeah, where I leave off at? Yeah, so Sneaker Guru says, we went from waiting online to copping on apps. Exactly. Sneaker Guru says, no, Kwame says, I'm Hoping these Zen 4s not pushed back too long. Originally date was today. Yeah, they definitely pushed back. We probably not gonna see them till summertime, Kwame. I'm gonna be honest. And I remember I was not like feeling them at first when you first showed them to me, but now that they don't build up this anticipation, they're on my radar now, and I got to thank you for that for sure. Hybrid Striker says, can you do sneakers on feet video? Yeah, I'm going to do for the playoff 12s. That's going to be my next on feet joint. So I'm definitely going to do those for sure. That was what I originally had started out to do. But once it started to get really, really hard to cop sneakers, that's why I had to kind of switch up the method of what I was doing. But most definitely, I'm definitely going to do some on feet for sure, Hybrid Striker. Jawan P says, what you think about Trade Block? I haven't tried it personally, so I don't want to go too in depth. I haven't tried Trade Block, but I don't see it being no different than all the rest of them. I mean, I get it. You're trading to see whatever somebody else has in their collection. Both shoes get sent to them for them to authenticate them, and y'all swap and maybe throw some extra bread on top. Again, sounds great on paper, but I don't think it's at the level of where it wants to be at, because ain't nobody had I ain't seen no super bad experiences just yet. But on paper, it sounds really good. But what happens when they get really, really busy and then they're getting, think about it, they're getting two shoes at the same time sent into them to swap them out. Yeah, once they get busy, let me know how that goes. And I'm not trying to hate on the company. I'm hoping they do prosper, because like I said, on paper, they sound amazing. But I'm just curious what it's like when they start getting the amount of like inventory that StockX is handling. You know what I mean? Rachel Water says, WWF style, okay. Oh yeah, like wrestling WWF. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I know I had switched to WWE or whatever, but yeah, I remember the WWF for sure. World Wrestling Federation for real. Ricardo Dean Chan says, "Sup, my bro JJ. What up, Ricardo? What up, homie?" Kwame says, "People wild. The Burberry drop just okay. Exactly. Like I liked it, but it wasn't like a must-have. Like I'm gonna take it for retail, but I ain't getting nobody nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it that bad. I keep my plain white tee joints, because that's all I wanted was the Burberry version, like a Burberry joint. But if I ain't get it, I ain't cry over the joint. You know what I mean? I feel you, Kwame. Juwan P says, I saw it. Okay, let's see. Pushing match doesn't WWE. That's crazy. Water says, yep. Break the T. I have to go now, but I only want to say that you are my master guide to drip or skip sneakers. Appreciate that, Victor T, man. And I'm gonna keep the drip or skip coming, because everybody catching on, man. And I appreciate that. Really rocks with me, man. Because honestly, I get in there, I'm just telling my opinions on it. Everybody's like, I've had some people tell me, they're like, yo, I don't even buy until I see your video first to make my final decision if I'm gonna try to go for them or not. And I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? That's love, man. I appreciate that for sure, homie. Thank you for coming through, homie. For sure. Smash that like button on the way out. Ricardo Trent says, that happened near my job, New York City. Sheesh. That's crazy. Did you see any of the action, or you just heard about it because you busy working? That's crazy, yo. That is crazy. Sneaker Guru says, Air Jordan 3 Muslin. Okay. Most definitely. That would be a nice shoe for sure. I want those Georgetown Jordan 1s now, man. Have y'all seen them joints? I know y'all don't seen them because we won't pull them up before. They looking mighty nice right now, man. I ain't even gonna front. Rachel Walter says, I want the Georgetown 85s and the Blueberry SB Dunks on my radar. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up the Georgetown 85s. Let me see if I can pull those joints up. Hold up. You talking about the ones? Let me see. Georgetown 85s. You talking about the Joint 1 joints. Yeah, these joints is so fire, dog. Like, these joints is fire. Like, they did it. It gives you almost off-white vibes for real. Yeah. Sneaker Guru says, 85 is definitely fuego. Facts. Rachel Walter says, Guru, the 3 moves on fire, but the canvas is gonna be a stain magnet. Heck yeah. Jumbo Tip 59 says, I hit every YEEZY I'm selling my account. Yeah, I mean, if it's that lucky, that good. Sneaker Guru says, facts, Walter, and Jordan getting cheap with the quality. Shaking my head. Y'all talking about the Muslim 3s? I'm going to pull those up too. Juwan P says, did you get the W today on the Jordan 13s? I skipped on those guys, man. How'd y'all do it? The people that went for them, how did y'all do? Y'all let me know. Let me share my screen real quick on those Georgetowns. Then I'm gonna do the moves on threes for sure. Let's see if I got it right. Cool, here we go. Cool, monies. These joints is fire. I don't care what nobody say. These joints is fire. This is definitely fire, yo. Yeah, Juan says, did anybody get it? Let's see. Rachel says, exactly, Guru. They should been better leather. They remind me of the Shimmer 4s. Okay. Yeah. Most definitely, man. But these Georgetowns, though, they hit. I don't care what nobody say. These joints hit. Cream laces, nice. You know what I'm saying? This is perfect. This is a nice sneaker. Are you going to go up half a size on the Georgetowns? No. The Jordan 1s, every Jordan 1 I have seems very roomy. So I go true to size on those. I could probably get away with a 9.5. I just never tested it. But I would say stick true to size to your Jordan 1s. EJ Mirez says, have you peeped those Jackie Robinson dunks? No. Let me see if I can pull them up. Jackie Robinson dunks? Let me see. Jackie Robinson. I bet you they're going to be fire too. There you go. Jackie Robinson dunks. Let's see. Oh, these. Nah, but this a drip. This is drip. Sheesh. Thank you, EJ. I didn't know. These joints is fire. What y'all think of these guys, man? These joints is fire, yo. Sheesh. This on Sneaker News? Let me see, man. I got to get a little more in depth with this joint, man. I know y'all can see my screen right now. Look at this. Nike honors the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier with the dunk low. Heck yeah, they are. These shits is... Oh, my bad, y'all. This joints is fire, yo. What y'all think is fire? These are drip. Like, I know I'm going to do a dripper. One of these expected to come out in 2022. There's no release date yet, guys, but sheesh. These is fire. Rachel Walter says, the toe box on the 85s is a little shimmer than normal ones. I think I'm not sure, but it looks like it's the Jackies is fire. Okay, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you said two things at once. These Jackies is fire, dog. And back to those Georgetowns, they may be. Let me see if I can get them back on real quick. Pause. Let's see. Go back. See if I can get a better looking. I get what you're saying. Like, the toe looks different from, like, over here on this side. Yeah, I get what you're saying completely. But back to these. These is nice. I'm going to say these got to be a cop, man. They look comfortable, too, man. Have y'all had on some dunks lately, man? They look nice, yo. Everybody agreeing, too, for real. What it says? Joseph Diaz says, drip. This is definitely drip. Juwan P says, you think the Georgetown 85 is going to go higher than the red, black 85s? I predict, I'm not sure, but I think they're probably going to average around the same. That's what I'm saying. They're going to go there, but they probably going to average around the same. It probably may be like, I don't see it going higher to answer your question. I'm going to say it's going to be the same or slightly a little less. People go crazy for the red and blacks, you know what I'm saying? Rachel Walter says they drip. Look at the insole of these joints, though. This is nice. You see this? Oh, look at the detail on this tongue, though. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? I didn't even peep this when I just saw the original picture. Yeah. I hate to say it, man. Adidas be doing their thing and other brands doing their thing, but Nike them be doing their thing. That's all I'm gonna say, man. These joints is fire, man. These is fire. Look at these are detailed. Look at the detailing on these. Either somebody took, which I'm pretty sure it's a mixture of that. Either somebody took some great pictures, or yeah. He's just fire, man. And then I know we got a couple Yeezys restocking next week. I know we got the Wave Runners restocking next week. If I'm not mistaken, they're restocking next week. I think I seen it on Adidas confirm that. But let me check my phone real quick. Y'all give me like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All these sneakers app I be scrolling. When I say give me 2 seconds, I be scrolling through all these freaking sneakers that are trying to stay up to date, man. Yeah. The Wave Runners are restocking next week, and then we got the YEEZY 350 V2 Bones coming next week. I don't like when they do it like this, man. So I'm gonna just leave it there. Y'all know I got a drip, flip, or skip coming for those. But the Wave Runners, I think I'm gonna go for them again, man. The Wave Runners are coming March 22nd. Yeah, these Wave Runners is the most comfortable sneaker I've owned. I'll just keep 100. If you don't have a pair of Wave Runners, and if y'all aren't familiar with the Wave Runners or what they are, these are the Wave Runners right here. If the camera's picking this up, I hope so. Yeah, these are the Wave Runners. If y'all don't have a pair of these guys, man, get a pair. And they go with everything. They go with everything, and they're the most comfortable shoe I've ever owned to date. Just to keep it 100. Zosup G says the details go crazy here. Exactly. Juwan P, them laces. Yeah, them laces go hard though. Juwan P's on that dunk. He hiding that jank, man. Sneakeroo says drip. EJ says, how do you feel about the Rye? Let me look those up. Let me look those up for sure. Let me look them up because I don't want to tell you how I feel about. I don't even think I've seen them, and if I have, I don't remember because I see a lot of shoes at once. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, you talking about these? I probably did pull them up. You did, yeah. We probably pulled these up before. Yeah, you. I'm pretty sure somebody told me about these joints. They're nice. For me personally though, I don't think I could pull them off. But they're not looking. I can see they're gonna be a problem though. People like this sand colorway type of stuff. So it's definitely. I like the boxing as well. You see that? Nice. Rachel Walter says them Rye 8s is fire, but let's see. GS is only Foot Locker, no men pair. Sheesh. It's only GS. There's no men sizes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, overall they're not bad. I can see these being a nice universal sneaker too. They're good. They look good for the fall time as well. Springtime and fall time. These are a good shoe. Definitely got to rock with them. Rachel Walter says, LOL, that was my last live that bro brought him up. Okay, got you. Yeah, man. My bad on the lives too, y'all. I'm going to get back onto it, get more consistent with it for sure. To be honest, I just had a lot of... This week was just a lot going on, and I just had to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know I'm going to still drop my videos Monday through Friday for sure. And the lives, I'm trying to get... I want to go up to 3 lives a week, but I'm definitely going to stick back to 2 days for sure. 2 days a week. Sneaker Guru says, what? Rachel Walter says, only GS is on Foot Locker. I don't know where the men pairs are at. Dang, that's what he talking about. What? Yeah, where are they at? Are they loaded up on the sneakers app? When are they expected to release? Because I don't even see these on. I don't think I've seen them on the sneakers app just yet. Let me see what Sneaker News talking about, because they may have a anticipated date. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, these are supposed to be March 24th, Thursday. So they're supposed to come next week. Let me see if they're loaded up on the sneakers app. Are they loaded on the sneakers app? Let me see. I'm about to pull up the sneakers app on my phone. Y'all know how the game go right now, man. I know these De La Souls are sold out. Like, I probably got to close out the app. They still looking at it like I can still buy the joint. You see that? They looking like I can still buy it. Now it says sold out. It just updated. So it took a minute to update. It just says sold out. But let me check the upcoming. Now, I see the Muslim 3s coming out March 25th. Yeah, the Muslim. My bad, y'all. The Muslim. I keep saying Muslim. They not looking bad, though. Right here, they don't look too bad. You know what I'm saying? They don't look too bad right here. Just to keep it on the Muslims, not looking bad. Just to keep it 100. Let's see. We got the LeBron 19 Fruity Pebbles door. Okay. Those are nice. Dope, yeah. Like the LeBron, some of them, they hit or miss, but when they get a dope one, it's a dope one. Rachel Walter says, them Air Max Concepts Mellows and Heavy Fire. Yeah, those are coming. Kwame got the mellows. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the trigger on the resale market and buy now. Kwame recommended it to me. I'm gonna give it a shot for sure. The heavy fire I think is the other colorway. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Close this. Close this. Let me see. Hopefully I'm typing it in correctly. Concepts, Air Max, 1 heavy. Yeah, the heavies are coming. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like the mellows more. This is the heavy version. It's not bad, but I can't cap. If I gotta pick between these two, I love the mellows. So the mellows coming home. Sneaker Guru says Omni 700 2.0 Salmon Boom Boom. Let me pull these up because you keep recommending the joints, and I know they're like fire, but I'm gonna see if I can pull them up. Let's see, Omni Zoom 2.0. What is it called? Salmon. Up too many. Boom. Let me see if I can get it up. Pause. See, that's why I hate when you put it in, they don't really be putting it up there. I may have to go another way to look them up. Because I know the Air Omnis. Nope. Let me see. Let me see if I can just pull up Air Omnis in general. Yeah, I don't know what a salmon colorway is, but like I said, overall, they're not bad, though. Well, from what I've seen from the shoes. But you see how they be pulling them up. I think homie just got, I don't know. Homie just hustles, but I feel like that's how people be coming at him, though. Like, I don't want to speak on this legal situation because I don't really know too much about it. But yeah. Let's see. What does Kwame say? He says the mellows are wild in hand. Oh, you told me. I read your comments. Same. I have to go for resale for the Air Max Mellow. For real. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for sure. Let's see. I got the Wave Runners on ice until the summer. Yeah, I got my Wave Runner, but I want to turn them into some beaters. That's why I want a fresh pair. Rachel Walter says, same. I have to go for resale on the Air Max Mellows. Just I got the Wave Runners until summer. Read that. EJ says I had the Travis Scott Lowe's mochas are confirmed to drop. You heard? Okay, let's see. He said, yeah, I heard the Travis Scott Lowe's mochas are confirmed to drop this year. I hope I get a chance on sneakers. Yeah, because I need that in my collection as well. Visualize 20 years ago says the mellow colorway looks the best to me. I agree. It looks the best to me as well. Sneaker Guru says, Kwame says, I need all three. They show the final ones called Far Out. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can pull those up. Air Max 1 Concepts Far Out. Let me see if I can get an image on them. Yeah, I think these are the ones right here. That one I'm on the fence with. But if I had to do like a 1-2, I gotta say the mellows first, and then I'll do these at number 2, and then the heavies I'll do at number 3. If I gotta rate them. That's just me though. Let's see. EJ says mellow colorway is the most wearable. That's how I feel. Like this one is like, I ain't saying you gotta know what you're doing, and I know Kwame like loud colors, which is nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like as far if you're like me and you don't know how to really drip everything, I think you got to go with something like this. It's simple, not hard to put together, so can't really go wrong with that for sure, man. So that's what we got for expected like upcoming releases, man, and that's pretty much the talk of the day, man. I'm definitely gonna be back on Wednesday. And if I don't have nothing up by Wednesday, then saying I'm going live, man, y'all spam and go crazy, and I'm gonna make sure I set up that joint because I've been missing too many lives for sure. Definitely gonna work with Devin Dunks, get him back side up so we can come back on here for sure. Other than that, man, y'all smash that like button. Really helps the channel out, man. I'm personally going to go ahead and get up out of this thing. This has been a great one, man. I'm glad I came back. Thank y'all for being interactive in the chat because it really, really helps out. EJ says, I got my pair in yesterday. I spent like 30 minutes just peeping the details. Sheesh. Joseph G says, I saw you saw the red roping the Halloween. Yeah, I saw that they're doing they're re-releasing those, or they're finally dropping those. The Halloween joints, the Air Force Ones, the purple joints. Yeah. Sneaker Guru says mellow waves. Yeah. John says peace. I'm assuming he's doing peace live. Okay, yeah, most definitely. Rachel Walter says great convo. Have an awesome evening. You too as well, man. Thank you for coming through, man. And I hope that you're having a speedy recovery of what you're going through. Because I remember what you said earlier in the live. I hope you have a speedy recovery for sure. Because I know it cannot be easy. But hey, looks like you're in good spirits. And if I'm here to help keep you in good spirits, I appreciate that, man. Because good energy is hard to find. Visualize 20 years ago says it's been a minute since we've seen Devin Dunks. Most definitely, man. I'm gonna hit Devin Dunks offline, see what's going on, and we gonna bring him back for sure. Cause we need him back, man. That's my homie, and I like having the in-depth conversations with him just to get his perspective. Y'all know how we always be we on the same page or we the complete opposite, but ain't no beef or nothing like that. I just know he's been having some personal stuff going on, and that's about it. It's not no beef. I don't want anybody to think that. That's my brother for life. Even if we were having issues, I'm gonna still say the same thing regardless. That's my bro. That's my bro, for sure. Juwan P says, got the shoes right now. Nice. Kwame says, good to have a live again. Hope your week good. Hope your week good. Yeah. This week it's gotten better, man. It was a rough week for sure. So next week gotta be better. That's how I look at it, man. This week and everybody I talked to, this was just a rough week in general, man. That's really what kind of held up the live on Wednesday. Rachel Walter says, I'm blessed, appreciate you. Always positive thing. Rachel Walter says, love to chat. Yeah, that's what's up. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming through. I'm glad you're in positive spirits. Juwan P says, stay blessed, Rachel W. Most definitely. EJ says the chat is a drip. Most definitely, man. The chat y'all be going off, man. I appreciate y'all for doing that. It really helps out for sure, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing. Smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or if you haven't done so already, man. I got more sneaker content coming on the way. Literally, unboxing literally just arrived to the crib, and I already told y'all what it is earlier in the live, but I got to do the official unboxing. Y'all know I'm going to have it on feet coming for sure next week. So, I'm going to go and get up out of this thing, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. I'm Jeremy Jones.